Do you add salt to your food before tasting it? Too much sodium or salt in our diets can lead to high blood pressure or stroke. Join Ned and I from Steps to Health, North Carolina State University SNAP Ed program, as we explore ways to lower our sodium intake every day. Sodium is a mineral and essential nutrient in the body, but in some cases, we can consume too much.
That's right. Our bodies need sodium, but in fairly small amounts. Sodium helps with muscle contractions, nerve function, and the regulation of fluids in and out of cells. Getting enough salt is almost never a problem, since it's found naturally in some foods. For some people, sodium can cause blood pressure to rise by holding excess fluid in the body and creating an added burden to our hearts. Blood pressure also tends to rise as we age.
Nearly 9 out of 10 children in the U.S. eat more sodium than recommended. 1 in 9 have high blood pressure. Major sources of sodium in food comes from processed and restaurant foods. When we add extra salt at the table or in cooking, we are adding to the amount of sodium we consume. 1 teaspoon of salt contains 2,300 milligrams of sodium, and that's the recommended daily maximum.
Remember to look at the nutrition facts labels and ingredients lists for the amount of sodium a food product contains. You may be surprised by the hidden amounts of sodium found there. A good option is to scan the nutrient content claims on the front of a product. Look for unsalted, no salt added, reduced sodium, or sodium-free.
When preparing meals at home, we can manage the amount of sodium we consume. Before adding salt, think about the amount the recipe calls for or the sodium content of a dish's ingredients. Draining and rinsing canned vegetables can reduce sodium content by 10 to 40%.
Here are a few other ideas for reducing our sodium intake. Remove the salt shaker from the table. Season food with herbs and spices, such as those you see here, or with fruit juices, such as lime, lemon, and orange. Check your grocery shelf for salt-free seasoning or create your own blend.
Take a mindful bite of prepared food before deciding that you want extra salt. Did you know when we gradually cut back on salt, our desire for salty taste declines?
We hope this video has helped identify the difference between sodium that is naturally found in food and the added sodium that is found in processed foods.
And we hope we have provided you with simple ways to lower your intake of added sodium. Thanks for joining us. See you next time.